Make it 4 times in a row. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is a little bit late. It is still a Thursday for me. It might be a Friday, almost a Saturday for some other individuals here with me. I know this is an entire panel of new faces. These are people that you might have seen around the interwebs somewhere. I believe it is Movie Trivia Face Off. I have quite a panel. And before we get into the rules of round one, I would like to introduce everybody, seeing as Full Metal Media and Movie Trivia Face Off are the premier leagues for everybody to be in at this point in time, along with Multiplex. I want to give them a shout out as well. But we will go to the man on what I assume is my stage left. That would be Andrew the Kelk. How are you doing this evening?
Well, hello, Mr. Arsonist Jay Burns. It's a pleasure to be here, not for me, but for all of you out there watching. I am the Elk. I am the hardest working man in the Movie Trivia Face Off, the most exciting man in movie trivia in general. And today I'm here with my compatriots. They're good guys. They're friends. But today, every single one of them's going down, and you can count on that.
That is very good to hear. I'm glad that you are here. Next to you, we have an individual by the name of John Mariano. I'm sorry, but I don't know your nickname if you have one.
I do.
He is stealing Sandy's gimmick.
No, I didn't steal Sandy's gimmick.
He earned it.
I beat Sandy, and it's my name.
Oh, my God. We have a new Sandman, y'all. It is John the Sandman Mariano. How are you doing this evening?
I am doing terrific. It's great to be here. It's great that they finally got me away from the face-off, so I don't have to do any more of their work. I'm happy to meet Mr. Frost. I'm happy to meet Mr. Burns. I'm a big Simpsons fan. So let's get going.
Excellent. Directly below me, we have an individual that I have only had a chance to talk to once or twice in the community. I don't know your nickname either, but it is one Alex Frost. This man is a maestro on the microphone itself. So I can't wait to see how he does when he's actually in front of the camera answering some trivia questions. Brother, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm already getting cut. This is a huge mistake on my part. This is going to be an ordeal. If I'm beating David, and then I can lose to the far better men.
Hear, hear.
Well, with these questions that might not be the most difficult task to surmount, we will find out. But before that, we have Mr. Fifth Place Finisher himself, Jimmy the Hazard. Is it Derry? I don't want to mispronounce it.
Yes.
Like Derry. This man is half of legend. He is Derry. How are you doing this evening? It's good to see you back, brother. I'm glad that you could talk these people into it so you could just burn all of their houses down. How are you feeling about tonight?
Good, thanks. They all got the opportunity to kick me out of here, so pretty much they just needed one chance to beat my ass to the ground. So I also learned today that I'm the guy with the most steals in singles in our league, so take that, guys.
That is a big old congratulations from me, sir.
That's shocking, actually, but it's fair.
And right next to you, we have one man that I am pretty sure is known throughout, for some reason, every single one of these leagues. He is a part of the darkest timeline, apparently, because nobody else got the memo about the goatees. It is one David the Spaniard Garcia, as everybody likes to call you. Mr. Garcia, how are you feeling this evening? Actually, it's morning for you. Are you ready to wake up fresh to whooping everybody's ass here?
No, but well, now that you mention it, I want to, use this time to say that Garcia is actually the correct pronunciation of my name. So thank you to everyone that is making the effort to say it right. Also, I think the elk told or said that I am nice, and I think that's the nicest thing the elk has said to me ever. So, I'm in a good mood today. I'm ready to at least beat Alex because he thinks I am the easy target. So let's prove him wrong.
Well, I will tell you this, fellas, there will only be one winner tonight, so everybody at this point in time does have a target on their back. Let's see who's going to finish it. We will get into the rules of round number one. I would like to see hands on screen at all times. I would like to see nobody using their cell phones, nobody looking at any sort of chat whatsoever. I will stop this stream if I see your camera go off and it's not literally a laggy technical difficulty. We are going to have a clean, fair fight. There are going to be 8 questions in round number one. There is no perfect round, point, or question. So it is 8 questions flat out. Whoever has the most points at the end of round 1, we will get into how round 2 works. Whoever has the least amount of points at the end of round 1, we will, however, be saying goodbye to. Does everybody understand the rules, and is everybody ready to have a fair, clean fight?
Sure.
Let's do this.
Fair enough. And I will say this to the hazard: no touching of the hair or face of any of your other opponents, since you want to throw punches at people. All right.
That's a question I missed in my last classic match.
However, will get into this. Your first question does come in the realm of action/adventure. In what film did Vin Diesel play a DEA agent named Sean Vetter? Oh, I would also like to mention that you do get 3 repeats. We don't really do the challenge thing here. If you have an issue with the way that a question is worded, or you don't feel that it went your way, please contact either myself or another individual who is a part of the admin team over at Full Metal, and we will do our best to make it up to you. And fellers, I will give you the quick 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with the Elk himself.
I don't know. Probably one of those stupid Fast and the Furious movies.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect, though they are stupid, they are fast, and they are furious. 1, the new Sandman, John Mariano. What is your guess?
Oh, I can't bring myself to watch a Fast and Furious movie. He's in the Iron Giant, though.
It is not that. He does play the titular Iron Giant. We are off to a fantastic start. Alex Frost, tell me, what do you have on your board, my good man?
I don't have anything, but can you imagine him saying, "I am a DEA agent"?
I literally
Alex,
made that
Keanu.
joke in testing. I'm not going to lie. I'm liking you more and more. Mr. Fifth Place himself, what is your guess?
He was also in Saving Private Ryan.
That is not the correct answer, though, unfortunately. And the Spaniard.
Is it Triple X?
It is not. He plays a man named Xander Cage in Triple X. That's why the third one that he comes back in is called The Return of Xander Cage.
Right.
All right, guys, that was a clean sweep and not the way that I really wanted to see it, but it's just question number 1. This is going to be an amazing match.
What's the answer?
Might not be high scoring. It was actually a man apart is the answer to the first question.
Okay.
All right.
Your second question comes in the realm of science fiction / fantasy. Science fiction fantasy. In The Fifth Element, what is Corbin Dallas's job at the beginning of the film? This is what we like to call in the Full Metal realm a softball.
That's gonna be. That's not gonna be a clean
That's not
sweep.
a no from me.
Lilu Dallas Multipass is not the answer. I will tell you that.
He's not a janitor as well.
And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We will start with the new Sandman, John Mariano. What do you have, good man?
He's a taxi driver.
He is a taxi driver. I love the Travis Bickle drawing that you have in the corner right there. Respect. Alex Frost, what do you have on your board?
I am a taxi driver.
Love it. Love it. John and Jimmy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
John and Alex are on the board. Jimmy, what do you have?
Taxi
He
driver.
is on the board. I spoke too soon. And David, what do you have, my good man?
So, in Spain, taxi drivers are also bartenders.
Oh, unfortunately, I can't give it to you for that. And the Elk, what do you have, good sir?
Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver.
That is correct. Everybody but David is on the board, but we are only 2 questions deep. Your third question.
2.
2. Give him 2. Your third question comes in the realm of 80s movies. In what film does the Statue of Liberty walk through New York City?
Mariano, you're my friend in the dollhouse. You damn well better get this one, sir.
If you're even questioning this, I'm going to slap you.
I will say this. We have international players galore in this. How
What?
many of them will get this right?
What is the Statue of Liberty?
I believe it's that thing that Lincoln sits in.
We come from France.
No.
It definitely doesn't say give us you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry, you're sick, or you're huddled masses at the base of it, because we obviously don't believe in that around here. Yikes, I can't believe I just went there. That was dark, and we'll go 5, 4,
I think it's an advertisement for Liberté yogurt.
1. Yikes, that was spicy. And we will start with Alex Frost. Alex, what do you have on your board, brother?
Absolutely nothing.
Love the answer. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Mr. Fifth Place himself, what do you have?
Ghostbusters?
Ooh, unfortunately, it is not Ghostbusters.
Oh, damn.
Mr. Garcia, what do you have on your board?
I had Ghostbusters as
Ooh,
well.
no, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and go to the one man who is named after one of the most majestic creatures on the face of the planet. Why don't you educate them, Mr. Elk?
Even an elk can have bad taste. Proof is, this was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Ghostbusters 2.
Oh.
Big oof, but Ghostbusters 2 is correct.
So this is the age difference between me and Elk. This was one of the biggest disappointments of my youth. Ghostbusters 2.
Well, it's not my fault you're 109 years old, Sandman. But Ghostbusters 2 is correct.
Stupid.
We will
man.
get into question number 4.
This was my chance.
Stupid game.
Comes in the realm of comic book movies. So everybody has a chance here. Because I know a lot of y'all like geeky movies. Your question in comic book movies. In Scott Pilgrim versus World,
Fuck you, Spence. Oh,
Which-
sorry.
actress plays Envy Adams, Scott's ex-girlfriend. Wow, I don't know why I'm talking like Bill Shatner right now. Hey,
Probably because
Well,
it's
stop
a question about
Shitty
a
movie.
movie based on a Canadian.
this is not a shitty movie, and I will
really good
slap
movie.
everybody who says so. We will fight, good sir. It won't be the first time America and Canada have gone to war.
How about Jay?
5,
Go up.
Can I channel a Spence here?
4, 3, 2. I told you this would be full of shenanigans. 1, pens down. We will start with Mr. Fifth Place.
Brie Larson.
I can't give you that. No, I'm kidding. It is Brie Larson. He even spelt it like the cheese. Spaniard.
Nah.
No Captain Marvel, no MCU pull, unfortunately. Elk.
Hello again, friend of a friend. Brie
I
Larson.
listened to that song today. It's the only movie I
The
actually
original
like
Elk.
her in.
Yeah, when you
Sandman.
you get Mary Elizabeth Winstead. in your-
No, she is Ramona Flowers.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Alex.
Thank you. Training sessions with James Spence, Brie Larson.
Because it's the only movie he likes to ask questions about. Yes, Spence, I
Yep.
said it. You're in the chat. Call me out.
Someone who apparently hasn't seen Sing Street with Spence. He loves that one too.
I love Sing Street. I was a fucking jet engine. All right. Your question number 5 comes in the realm of Page Masters. Now, this one might seem a little bit weird. This is about screenwriters, y'all.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Who wrote the screenplays for the following films: The Monster Squad, The Last Boy Scout, and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
I would have preferred if you just gave one of those movies.
Yeah, the first 2 would have been fine. I think then some people wouldn't have gotten this point.
Yeah.
In testing, it took Kiss Kiss Bang Bang for me to get this. So suck it. And
Okay.
we'll go
So it's
5,
an easy one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We will start with Mr. Garcia.
I have no idea. Steven Spielberg.
Ooh, unfortunately, it is not. The Elk.
Could it be one of the only screenwriters in Hollywood who faced down a predator, Mr. Shane Black?
Shane Black is the correct answer.
Oh.
New Sandman. What
So
you
where
got,
do-
brother?
Iron Man 3. King Black.
You're
Don't
not
bring that up.
wrong. Yeah, I was about to say. We will go to Alex. Alex, did you pull Shane Black?
I did not. No.
And Mr. Fifth Place.
I had his brother, Shane White.
Ooh, no, unfortunately, that is incorrect.
I have
Fun
a
fact:
question
Shane
here.
Black later remade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and called it The Other Guys.
So
Yoinks!
the person with the less points in this round is out. So I just want to make sure
Yes,
that
you can
this
go to
starter
bed.
is going to end soon.
This round will be ending. We are at question number 6. And you don't have to stick around if you don't want to once
Oh,
you've
yeah.
been eliminated in round 1. Round 2, I will ask the person to stick around because I will need your help keeping score. But your 6th question, in animated movies,
Huh.
what is the name of the character voiced by Paul Newman in Cars?
John,
Oh,
you have children. You should know this.
Yeah, because we watch cartoons all the time in this house.
Your daughters are better than you anyway at trivia. So.
My daughters watch
Yikes!
Jaws. I raised them right.
Yikes! He went there, Jimmy, with the hot take. I call that spicy.
Well, frankly, his daughters have the scoring record in our league, so
My daughters are going to beat you and Spaniard in the match. Just wait for it.
and they're gonna beat us
3,
hands down.
2, 1. Pens down. We will go to the Elk. We are back at you, sir.
I'm sure that I have no chance of getting something from this movie, so I just said salad dressing Sam.
Yikes! No, unfortunately, Sandman.
I wrote Doc.
I can accept Doc.
Oh, wrong
I can
character.
accept Doc. Alex.
David, how you doing? Are you all right over there? Because this isn't going well for me. Sorry.
Jimmy.
No, I said Mater.
Ooh, no, unfortunately.
Larry the Cable Guy.
And Spaniard.
I wish I could have remembered though, because I am not sure if this is the right one. Houston?
No, so it's Doc Hudson with a
Oh.
D. Unfortunately, I can't give it to you. It's a little bit of a tough one.
Tax him.
Give me 1 second. The question that we have in our document has already been asked. I do just need to pull up the
This
backup
was
that I
a
had
bad
ready.
idea.
Oh, it's okay. David doesn't even watch our matches, so I'm sure he doesn't watch yours either.
Question number 7 comes in the realm of the guffaws, the huck yucks, the bwahas, the belly laughs. It is comedies. What kind of animal is kidnapped in Ace Ventura Pet Detective? I did not mean for the dramatic pause. I almost died.
What is it?
That is what I am looking for, 5th place. What it is.
Yeah.
All right, left field answer.
At least I
I'm
know.
writing a lot, guys. So it's a long name.
Just remember,
The animal.
laces out, Dan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Alex. Alex, were you able to pull the correct answer?
I don't know. Rhino?
Ooh, no, it is not a rhino.
Ace
That is in
Ventura
the
2.
second one.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
We will go to David. David, can you get on the board, bud?
Hey,
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, I am sorry about that. I did skip over Mr. 5th place. I should have come to you last because you're in 5th place anyways.
let's see my wrong answer. A giraffe.
It is not a giraffe, unfortunately. David.
Is it a snake?
It is not a snake, unfortunately.
You're embarrassing me.
Bug burner.
Elk.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is
Einhorn is
Finkel.
Finkel.
A dolphin, specifically the Miami Dolphins mascot.
That
Yeah.
is correct.
I can go one better than you, buddy.
The dolphin's name is Snowflake. I
Snowflake.
can't give you extra points, though.
Sure.
That is fantastic.
Well,
That's all right.
congratulations,
Dollhouse
Alex.
showing off. That's a
Sure.
good one, John.
All right, fellas. I will say this. We are at our ultimate question. Since
Taking
I
out
missed
the
the
big pen for
use
this
of the
one.
word pentultimate. In the realm of movie quotes. Name the 90s film that contains the following quote. I know now why you cry, but it's something that I can never do.
Come on.
You say come on, but look at the faces
Oh,
of 3
once.
of your other competitors. Calm yourself.
You could do an impression, but it would That would be.
I would love to see you try this impression.
I'll try.
I cannot wait for it. And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2 shenanigans. I love it. 1 pens down, and we will start with Mr. 5th place.
I know why they cry, but it's something I can never do. Terminator 2.
I don't know why you went Sylvester Stallone for that, but it is Terminator 2. Spaniard, what you got, brother? Termination? Oh,
No,
you are.
No, he
no,
said
that's
Terminator.
That's Terminator. He is on the board. Final question of the round, and he's on the board. We will go to the elk.
Yeah, Linda Hamilton's a badass. T2 Judgment Day.
I will accept T2. I got into an argument during testing that I should not accept T2, but I will ask you this. Who do you know who says Terminator 2 Judgment Day? No, they say T2. Okay, then.
You're wrong.
Sandman.
I know.
Well, I guess AI. I was way off. My memory's off.
And Alex.
Nope.
Oh, you had me going there, brother. I'm not going to lie. I thought you pulled it. You sucked me in.
I've never seen it.
Whoa! Oh my god!
If he
Don't
out,
feel
he
bad.
better be out.
Don't feel bad. This is what happens when you look like you're 12 years old because you're 13 years old. You don't watch good movies from the 90s.
I don't.
The year I
will.
was born.
He doesn't know how to use a computer either.
Facts.
Guns N'
Wow,
Roses wasn't there.
that's a spicy comment from an individual who is in jeopardy of not being here for very much longer. We will go ahead and I will tally these scores right fast. If
How am I in jeopardy? Am I not eliminated already?
well, you just killed the entire
Wow.
speculation.
Oh,
You
I'm
don't know how
sorry.
to produce
Wait a.
anything. He doesn't
I
even
didn't-
run the face off. Have you watched that?
I didn't count, so I can kick myself out if you want.
No, it's all good. So right now I have Andrew the Elk, Kelk, and Sandman tied both with 5 points. No, actually, I'm sorry. I have Elk in the lead with 6 because he got T2 Judgment Day and I didn't give it to him. I will not be that person. I will say I made that mistake. So we do have a singular leader here, fellas. It is Andrew the Elk Kelk with 6 amazing points. Right behind him, we have John the New Sandman Mariano with 5 points. Right behind him, we have Jimmy, Mr. 5th place, actually in 3rd place, so he's doing a little bit better than his name suggests. The Hazard Deary with 3 points. And this is where it gets difficult, y'all. I'm gonna sip my tea before we start this. Guys, it comes down to this. We had a few people blunder a little bit in round 1. Both of them have just raised their hands. It is not inaccurate, but here's the thing. Alex, David, we will be saying goodbye to one of you right after this commercial break. No, I'm kidding. Unfortunately, we will be saying goodbye to the Spaniard himself. He only scored 1 point. I do have Alex in 4th place, pulling up the rear with 2 points. But anything can happen, as Caleb Coho or Caleb Kamako would like to say in his league. Anything can happen in round 2. David, I appreciate you for being here, brother. I'm actually going to take you off the stream. Feel free to hang out in the green room. And yeah, we will talk to you whenever.
Good idea.
Hey, you said you wanted to play.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We will see you here in a little bit. And then
Oh no.
there were 4.
No.
I'm sorry, who was leading in that last round? I just want to double check.
Jinx yourself. Do it.
Here's the thing. You ask me questions like that, and it costs you 6 points. So if that's really a question that you need answered, I can. But that'll make Alex the 3rd place person right now. Do you really want that? Is that something that you want to put on yourself? You gonna put that
No.
evil on yourself, Ricky Bobby?
I never do favors for my opponents. You can go ahead and ignore that one.
All right, then. That's what I thought. Fellas, round 2 is going to work like this. I've got 5 categories for you, and I'm about to name them off. What I'm going to do is pull up a wheel. That wheel will have 7 numbers on it. That will be 1 through 7. I will get 2 numbers from Jimmy, or I'm sorry, not Jimmy. I will get 2 numbers from Andrew the Elk, and I will get 2 numbers from Sandman himself. And then everybody else will give me 1 number. There will be 1 number left over. That 1 number will be the secret category. If it lands on your number, you get to choose the category. Now, every named category is only worth 1 point, but the secret category, while a little bit harder, is worth double the points. And some people in this room might need the points. I'm not going to name names.
Nice shirt, Alex.
I will point, however. I will point. So guys, your 5 categories that are named are going to be Mel Gibson, TV on the big screen, horror, movie cameos, and Richard Gere movies.
Wow.
I will tell you this. I believe that this is one of the best secret categories that has been written by us. And it's none too difficult. So if that might sway your decision, I hope it will, because I want to read those questions to y'all. But I will be pulling up the wheel now. Andrew, yes, the Elk. I need 2 numbers from you between 1 and 7, good sir.
All right, let's go with number 1 because of course I am. And let's go with one of my favorite movies from one of my favorite directors and go with 7.
Yikes. I heard Christopher Plummer's great in that movie.
Is it?
Sandman, 2 numbers between 1 and 7 that aren't actually 1 and 7.
That's fine. We'll go with Donnie Baseball, 23. Give me the 2. Give me the 3.
Who that is?
Get out. Get out.
Jimmy,
Don't worry,
1
John.
number.
He'll be out soon enough.
5. Whatever.
All right. And Alex, your last number, brother.
6 or 4.
Pick a number. 6.
6. All right. All right, y'all. This is the way this is going to work. I've got my handy dandy wheel pulled up. Y'all remember the categories? If not, what I can do is read them for you again, but we are spinning, and it looks like we will be landing on
7.
Sweet number 7. Lucky for some, unlucky for others. That would be Mr. Elk. Mr. Elk, what
Cheater.
category would you like to choose? They are conveniently down there in the right-hand corner, provided by Mr. 5th place himself.
Let's
So it's
go.
Mel Gibson, TV, movies, horror, cameo, Richard Gere, or secret category. Secret category is worth 2 points. You want to
Give me,
show off?
give me the man, the myth, Sugar Tits himself, Mel Gibson.
Yikes! That's gonna be a big oof from me, dog. But Mel Gibson is the category. I heard that he had an epic rap battle with somebody who had a state, a day, and a DC. But we will see what can happen, because Mel Gibson's only legacy is a movie. All right, guys. So what we will end up doing at the end of this round is we will be saying goodbye to the person with the lowest score. I will, however, keep him around to help me keep score in round number 3. But every question that you get right is worth 1 point. If you don't give me anything, I can't give you anything. It's a quid pro quo sort of situation. So let's jump right into this, y'all. Your first question in Mel Gibson movies is going to be a yikes from me right off the bat. In what film did Mel Gibson play a detective investigating the death of his activist daughter? We're going to go ahead and I'm going to drink this sweet beverage and start at 5.
Is that moonshine?
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We will start with the Elk himself.
I'm pretty sure you're making things up. There's no way this movie exists. I got nothing.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect, and I wish this movie kind of didn't exist. So we're kind of seeing eye to eye right now. The new Sandman.
Was it the Gringo?
It is not the Gringo, unfortunately. It is not Whitey. Alex.
Braveheart.
Ooh, no, that man just wanted freedom in that movie. That is not the case here. Mr. Fifth Place himself. He did name a Mel Gibson movie though. So
Yeah, me too. I almost wrote Passion of the Christ, but it's not Lethal Weapon 3 at all.
yikes! He directed Passion of the Christ. He didn't actually star in it, which would have just. We're not going to touch that with a 50-foot pole. We're just going to move on. The actual answer was Edge of Darkness.
Okay.
I told you this movie didn't exist.
See? All right, guys, your next question. And Mel Gibson. And you know what? You want to hate on somebody? Hate on one, the Elk himself. He chose this. So, Mel Gibson starred in what 2002 war film?
Is he gonna write Braveheart?
The suspense.
Oh, it is. She is killing me, and we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will start with the new Sandman. What do you have, good sir?
Oh, I didn't waste my ink on this one. You good.
Ooh, fair enough. Alex, what did you write?
Braveheart.
It is not Braveheart, my good man. Mr. Fifth Place himself.
I said a Patriot.
Ooh, unfortunately, that is incorrect. That movie did not come out in 2002. The Elk.
Well, at least
You
my
were
strategy is working
quick.
so far in that my opponents don't know it. I also said The Patriot.
Ooh, it is We Were Soldiers.
Oh yeah.
We Were Soldiers. Because that was a movie that came out in 2002. Yeah, okay. All right,
And
guys.
we were disappointed, apparently.
Ooh, yeah, we had so much to say about it because we're still talking about it because it is so relevant 17 years later.
This is a mistake.
Nothing's a mistake as long as you're having fun, my good man. Question number 3. Name one of the 2 top billed co-stars in the Mel Gibson film Tequila Sunrise.
Are you guys allowed to make up fake movies like this?
Last I checked, this actually appeared in at least one theater.
Tequila Sunrise.
It is what I would like to drink right now, but I'm stuck with vodka and cranberry juice.
What's the year?
No.
I can't give you that.
Repeat the question. At this point.
That would be Mr. The Hazard's first repeat. Name one of the 2 top billed co-stars in the film by Mel Gibson, Tequila Sunrise. And we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2. One of these people actually parachuted on top of the World Trade Center in a movie that came out in the 1980s. Pens down, no repeats. We will go to Jimmy, Mr. Hazard himself.
No, I said Joan Cusack.
Ooh, unfortunately, that is incorrect. Mr. The Patriot was my answer for the last question. What is your guess?
You're not going to be much happier with me. I said Paz Vega.
Ooh, no, unfortunately, it is not the lovely Paz Vega. We will go to the new Sandman.
So the last time I think I saw the cover for this movie, I was in a Blockbuster. I vaguely remember it. Was Michelle Pfeiffer in it?
Michelle Pfeiffer is one of the names. That is correct.
Cheater.
And there is a tie.
Yes, because I went to Blockbuster out.
And we will go to Alex Frost.
You know,
Is
I've never
Brave and or Heart on your board, my good man? The suspense is killing me.
I thought about it.
Melissa Joan Braveheart.
Judi Dench.
Dame Judi Dench, however, does not appear in this
I
movie.
wanna see that movie.
Unfortunately,
I
that
wanted,
would be an amazing casting.
I wanted you so bad to write down Braveheart again.
Oh,
It was so. I
would've
was so
died.
close. I was so
I would have
close.
died laughing. It would have been so worth it. All right, so I've got pen drop. I've got Elk.
6-6-3-2, I think, is the score.
6. I've got Sandman.
He got a point there.
6. We got Jimmy. Hey, man, you're still at 3.
No shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. My pen, my marker died on me. I have to go to the store, but I'm in the middle of something right now. This is kind of important. So just vamp for me for a second. And Mr. Braveheart himself, 2 points.
That's gotta be your new nickname.
I guess I was right in the end. I thought my opponents wouldn't have any good ideas about Mel Gibson movies. Nice pull.
Braveheart Frost.
It should have been
Got
like
a nice
Sleepy
ring.
Weapon movie.
Elk, you didn't have any good ideas about Mel Gibson movies.
I don't need points, Alex, if you don't get any.
All right,
I-
guys.
If the
I
question
was
is
here to
about
beat David. I was here to beat David, and then let you two old people decide who actually won the match.
All right, guys. We will cut the crosstalk. We will get back into it. I'm using a plate like most people don't decide to do. But we have one last question in round number 2 before we say goodbye to anybody. So there is a chance that Mr. Braveheart himself could tie, and we could go to a tie breaker. And it would be the most amazing thing on the face of the planet. And guess what? It's super easy because I will tell you this right now. The answer to this question is a number.
I
How
got it right
many-
now.
How many children did Mel Gibson's character Benjamin Martin have? In the previous answer, The Patriot. It's literally a number. All you got to do is write one down.
At this point, I don't care. Hey, write down Braveheart. Oh, I'm gonna do it.
I really want to.
Alex, you're killing me, bro. I fucking love you, Doug. You're killing me right now, and it's amazing. But we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Mr. Legendary.
That's me? Oh.
Yep.
I said 2.
Ooh, unfortunately, that's incorrect. Andrew.
I went with 4.
Ooh, still not there yet. Not even a sandwich because y'all
No.
haven't even gotten close.
No.
That would be Sandman, Mr. John
Someone with a
Mariano.
Ron Burgundy style answer. 5.
Ooh, no, unfortunately. Alex,
For
what is
the
the number
win.
that you have written on your board for the tie with Jimmy Derry?
3?
Oh, no, unfortunately, it's a clean sweep, and the way I don't like to see it is actually 7. That man slept with a woman enough times to have 7 kids. How it happened, I don't know.
Isn't this
But
the
on-
movie where he famously said, "Let me fight my son"?
Basically. I believe Lucius Malfoy was in this movie as a
Jason
character
Malfoy.
who's slightly less evil than Lucius Malfoy.
You guys should watch the movie. His hair is spectacular in this movie.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I do have the scores since nobody seemed to be able to pull any answers out of that one. I do have Elk at 6. I do have Sandman at 6. I have Jimmy at 3. And that means
Yep.
that we are going to be saying goodbye to Alex. But Alex, I would appreciate it if you stuck around because I'm going to need some help keeping track of the scores for this next round. Guys, round number 3 works like this. Round number 3 is what we like to call the double Jeopardy round around here. Get it? Around here. Huh, it's round 3. Round puns. Get it? Okay. I'm glad we're all on the
Very
same page.
circular logic.
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
It's late.
So round 3, either you give me a correct answer and you gain a point, or you give me an incorrect answer, or you give me a blank board, you gain 0 points. You actually lose a point. If you give me the correct answer. Oh, what's up, Jimmy?
I have a question. If I go under 0, does it count? Can I get -1
Yes.
at the end?
Yeah.
I can't give you -1.
Oh,
But we will all know that you got negative points. So
All right.
just know that, and we will all hold it against you. This is on the internet for everybody to see right now. So just let them know that. All right, guys. So question number 1 in round number 3. In Magnolia, who played the adult version of former child game show champion Donnie Smith? This is a what I like to call a yoiks. This is a let me see if it's still up.
If I get it right and those two guys get it wrong, ooh.
This is a spicy question.
We'll be catching up.
This is a spicy question. All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will start with. We'll start over at the beginning. Mr. Elk himself.
John C. Riley.
Oh no! Though the middle name is an initial. We will go to the new Sandman. We call you New 52 around here because you're new and 52 years old.
I wrote Tom Cruise was in that movie.
You're not wrong. Tom Cruise was in that movie. But unfortunately, that is not who it is. And Jimmy.
Here it goes. William H. Macy.
Holy snaps! The French Canadian gets it right. It is William H. Macy Tabernac. Okay.
You're
We'll
right.
move on to the next question.
So they
4-5-5.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they both Elk and Sandman or John Mariano both lost a point. Jimmy gained a point.
Great. Perfect.
Next question. Scott Mance's favorite category, y'all.
La La Land.
Movie release dates. What year saw the release of the films Rocky IV and Rambo First Blood Part 2? Now, Alex, I don't know if you know this because you seem to be a little bit young, but I would like to tell you that Rocky IV did end the Cold War. That is 100% a fact.
How old do you think I am?
You just had your 14th birthday, right?
Barely major.
5.
4, 3. Actually, I would probably put you right around 27. 3, 2, 1. Pens down unless you're 106, like Sandman.
John,
We will start with John, as a matter of fact.
1985.
That is correct.
Oh!
Jimmy, what do you have on your board?
Sandwich.
Oh, Brooklyn and the Elk.
No, I said 89.
That is the year I believe the Berlin Wall fell, but that's just because there was a transmission delay for those people in the Kremlin.
I haven't seen the match yet.
That's gonna hurt.
All right, guys. Your next question comes in the realm of musicals. The singy talkies, as I like to call them. What 2000s film features the characters of Satine, Harold Zidler, and the Duke?
May the spirit of James Spence be with you guys right now.
That's going to be a big oof from me. Alex, that comment was spicy.
Can you repeat the question?
Spicy. That would be Jimmy's first repeat.
No, second.
Jimmy. Oh, second. Thank you for calling me and thank you for being honest. Your third question in the final round of the game comes in musicals. What 2000s film features the characters of Satine, Harold Zidler, and the Duke?
I'm amazed the guy who speaks French needed a repeat on this.
That's gonna be a big old oof, and that's way too
That's
much of a
gonna
hint,
fit
sir.
with.
So
That's gonna
5,
fit.
4, 3, 2, 1. No repeats. Pens down. We will go to.
Me.
We will start with Jimmy.
Well, Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is correct. Elk.
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge and Sandman.
So I don't watch the singy talkies, but I guess Dreamgirls because
It is not Dreamgirls, unfortunately.
We're back in it.
All right.
Woo!
Alex, can you give me a real quick score update, bud?
Yes, sir. We have 5-5
5-4.
for Elk and the Sandman, John Mariano. And we have just a little bit behind 4 points is Jimmy.
This is still anybody's match.
Nice shirt,
This
Alex.
is a nail biter.
Thank you. I wore
Guys.
myself.
How many questions are left?
There are 2 questions left, so there's still a chance for a 4-point swing to happen. So everybody is still involved. Guys, your next question comes in the realm of actors/actresses. What actor's filmography includes the following films? Vertigo, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, and An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. This is an eclectic set of movies. I cannot lie. One animated, one Western, and one that nobody's ever heard of from a director that did nothing else. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know who directed that Vertigo pick.
Yeah. I have
Deep
no
cuts.
idea.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Ask for a repeat.
I don't need a repeat,
5,
Jimmy.
4, 3, 2,
I'll repeat them.
1. Jimmy using his final repeat, hoping to bluff his way into one from his opponents. Did not work for him. Actors and actresses. What actor's filmography includes the following films? Vertigo, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, and An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. Man, that movie is spicy. What? Don't forget, guys, you can follow us on Twitter at Classics with an X full, and we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with the elk.
I said Mr. Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, I don't know if I can give it to you for Jimmy. No, I'm kidding. It is Jimmy Stewart.
Once again, surprised Jimmy needed the repeat.
I'm so glad Jimmy did the repeat because I remembered Fievel Goes West after that.
Jimmy Stewart is correct. Mr. Deary, what did you have on your board?
I changed Stewart for Khan.
Oh,
FML, right? I'm out.
all right. Because I'm such a nice guy, you are technically mathematically eliminated, but this is the last question, and I do believe that we still have a tie, if I am not mistaken.
Dalton,
You were not
nomination coming your way.
All right.
No.
Will the elk gore a Sandman? Can it happen? Will they both miss? And will Jimmy hit? What happens next? Find out next week on Full Metal Classic Midnight Edition. Guys, your final question comes in the realm of plot summary.
Ooh.
Name the following movie from the plot summary. Prot is a patient at a mental hospital who claims to be from a faraway planet. His psychiatrist tries to help him, only to begin to doubt his own explanations.
I would have gotten this one right. Damn.
I do believe that both the Sandman and the Elk have all 3 of their repeats left. And we will go 5, 4. You can cut the tension in this room with a knife. 3, 2.
Go ahead and repeat it.
Most definitely. Elk using his first repeat of the match. In the realm of plot summaries, name the following movie from the plot summary. Prot is a patient at a mental hospital who claims to be from a faraway planet. His psychiatrist tries to help him, only to begin to doubt his own explanations. Now, if you need, I can read that back in my movie voice.
Ooh. That's tempting.
Can I use my repeats? That was great.
I can't say you couldn't, but we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2. Nobody's called shenanigans yet, so 1. Pens down. We will go to the Sandman.
I just guessed K-Pax?
That's also what I wrote.
And the Elk.
I did not guess, but I also said K-Pax.
And we have a tie. We are going to a tiebreaker right now. The correct answer
Christopher
was
Plummer was
K-Pax.
great in that movie.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Now, because I like you so much,
Oh.
Mr. Salmon Colored Shirt, Mr. Braveheart himself, Alex, would you like to give them Rotten Tomatoes critic scores
Oh.
or worldwide box office?
Box office.
Don't influence this man's suggestions.
Is this
You
gonna
are
be
you are a
based on the rule, or are we
free-thinking
going with
individual.
Whoever comes closer.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna go
Rotten
Tomatoes
Tomatoes
film
critic score. All
Mo-
right.
Movie 2 for me.
Movie 2. Who thought I was? It's nice that you think that I was going to ask you.
Oh, it's not the first time I've seen this.
Hey, you can let him pick. Just don't let him say movie 43.
I'm sorry, his name is not Malcolm Goldie Lay. That will not happen around here. So, love you, Malcolm, because I know you're watching somewhere, my man. I know it's like 11 o'clock in the morning for you. But guys, your tiebreaker question comes to you, given by these two lovely gentlemen below me. Rotten Tomatoes critics score. Movie number 2. Closest to it.
Wins.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
This is overall tomato meter, audience, or critic?
This is Rotten Tomatoes critics score. I do believe that the Elk has 2 repeats, and Sandman, the new 52, has all of his.
If you have to use a repeat on the question here, I will slap you. It's late.
We will go
Vengeance.
5, 4. I'm waiting to see somebody get slapped. 3, 2, 1. I gave you a chance. It didn't come through. We will go to Andrew, the Elk. What do you have, my good man?
76.
Did you say the same thing?
That seems so low. You said
Oh,
Bride of
And-
Frankenstein, right?
right.
Bride of Frankenstein.
I guess 99.
I said 81.
And your winner of the classic face-off tonight, the new Sandman, John Mariano, who was closest to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of 100%.
Almost 100.
Rotten
boy.
Tomatoes critic score. Fellas, this was a fantastic match. I appreciate all of you sticking around. I will be bringing the Spaniard back in. Guys, I'm going to get a couple of quick thoughts from everybody after this was done. I will be starting with Mr. Garcia. David, how did you feel about tonight's performance? I know you're not really a movie trivia guy. You're more of a geek-tacular individual. But you pulled one out right there at the end. It's fantastic. I hope you had a good time at least.
I did. This was fun. I just knew I was going to. I wanted to try and get one question. I actually was hoping to at least be tied with Alex. And honestly, I feel bad because I missed the Hudson question because I knew that one. I forgot to use a repeat because I thought about reading Hudson for some reason. So, that's my only regret. But I am happy.
I mean, you definitely came. You had a good time. That's really what matters in these communities, man. I'm really glad that everybody who watches, Full Metal Classics gets to see you guys. And I would love to see everybody here join the Movie Trivia Face Off via the Patreon for the Schmodown. You guys are doing a fantastic job over there. I love the content that you guys are putting out. I am going to move over to Mr. Braveheart himself, Alex, the Braveheart Frost. You came through. You scored 2 points in the first round. You just wanted to beat David. You did that. Now, are you going to move on to Geektacular and try to take David down? Because you should be the Goliath here. We're just going to buck that entire trend.
I've seen how I play. I've seen how David plays. I've had the honor of calling one of David's matches. He's a bit out of my league at the moment, but this moment is only this moment for so long.
That is correct.
I just want to say while I am here that I did have an amazing time. I watched these constantly. It's really a great show you guys are putting on. And on a bit of a personal note, I've been in training sessions and matches with just about everybody here, with one exception, and that is John, whose match is actually the one who inspired me to start competing myself. So this has been a lovely time for me. And I will try to, carry this with me as great motivation. And yes, I have bought many of the shirts that you can buy on TeePublic.
That's fantastic, bro. I can't wait. So now that you've dipped your toes into the realm of Full Metal trivia, everybody who did not win tonight only has to wait 3 matches. So that's Sunday, Thursday, and then you can apply again next Sunday in 2 weeks. If you guys would like to, you are more than willing to put your name on any list that either Cameron Holtzman or myself puts out after that.
Yeah.
It's a great way to boost that confidence and get in there. Hey, if my dumbass can win one, which I did earlier tonight, I don't know if y'all saw that, but that was crazy. Can't believe it happened. Of course you were sleeping because it's only 6 o'clock in the morning for you. You have an excuse. The rest of y'all, I don't know what you were doing, but it wasn't watching that match. All right, we will move on to our third place finisher. That would be the Hazard Jimmy. How are you feeling tonight? You made it into round 3 again, bud. What are you feeling? What's going through your head? Did you have a good time?
Well, now John has. He's not gonna let it go. Hey, I beat you! Yay! We don't need to face off each other. But yeah, I'm kind of mad that I erased James Stewart and write down something else. I would still have lost, but who cares anyway? Anyway.
That is understandable. I hope you had a good time while you were here, though.
Yeah. On another note, in Face Off, if you want to join, we are doing the same kind of format we do. It's called a Face Off Frenzy. If you look on YouTube, you can see the first video we uploaded a few days ago. So if you want to join in on the fun, it's pretty much the same thing. We have multiple players. Each round eliminating one player, and it's strategic. It's fun.
Good. I'm glad you had fun while you were here, and definitely do not forget to check out these hardworking gentlemen over at the Movie Trivia Face Off. We will be moving on to the one man who, if you do watch their content, you will see a lot of the beautiful, bearded, not necessarily bald Andrew the Elk. Kelk, how are you doing this evening, brother? I got to build you up and break you down a little bit.
Well, Arsonist, as always, it is a pleasure. It is a true wonder, mostly for all of you out there, of course. We had a great match tonight with me, the most exciting man, Andrew the Elk Kelk. You are welcome for that, as always, and I am never sorry, but I thought the match went real great today. David, he pointed out earlier, I called him a nice guy. You're right, David. I was wrong. You're not a nice guy. You're the counterfeit commission. Nobody likes you. Alex Frost stepping in to compete. I like this guy. He sits at the desk with me every now and again, and he is a good competitor. But in the end, it came down the way I knew it was going to come down. You got 3 competitors who didn't matter in this match, and the Canadian, of course, came out on top of that. And then you got the Dollhouse represented, myself, John Mariano. I played a great game out there. You saw me. I took that first round. My strategy worked in a second. I knew Mel Gibson. Maybe I couldn't get those questions, but I knew none of these suckers here could get any more points than I could. And that's exactly how it went down that final round. I put up some points. I missed a couple questions. And in the end, it comes down to Rotten Tomatoes. I think you must have missed a Pauline Kael review in there somewhere because she didn't like anything. In the end, if I'm going to lose to one man, it's got to be the man himself, the Sandman, member of the Dollhouse. He's a great competitor. And really, in the end, aren't we all winners when we have some time with the Elk? Folks, I love you. Thank you for having me. Check us out on the Movie Trivia Face Off, the Face Off Frenzy, all those great matches coming your way on YouTube. Why don't we take it over to the man, the Arsonist, so he can take it over to the real man, the one who won it from the Dollhouse, John Mariano.
From a man who says that he knows Mel Gibson movies to a man who doesn't try to lie to everybody on the internet, I am Jay the Arsonist Burns, and I will be taking over. Thank you, Mr. the Elk. I can't wait to see your head hanging on somebody's wall here soon. That would at least be entertaining. We will be going over to our winner, the new Sandman, the new Mr. 52, the man who pulled it out right there at the last second. John Mariano, how are you feeling after tonight's match?
Well, look, Mr. Burns, I just want to thank you and everybody here at Full Metal for hosting us tonight. You guys are what we all aspire to be. and listening to Alex talk. Alex is everything right about fandom. I just want to
100%.
pull both of those things out. As for the other slobs you put me in the match against, that's a totally different story. You know, I've been, if you notice, when you watch the face-off, you don't see a lot of me. Because I'm doing all the work behind the scenes. Elk works hard, and he shows it in front of the screen. But behind the screens, you know, I have both arms up Jimmy and Spaniard, making them work. And occasionally, I got a foot pushing Elk in the right direction. See, there's a nice Quentin Tarantino shot. And that's kind of how we go over there, right? I was here tonight to you know, represent Sandy with the Sandman and represent the Washington Nationals with the Expos, because somebody's got to beat the Astros this year. And other than that, just be grateful for everything that you guys do here. And, you know, we're all fans together, whether it's Multiplex, you guys, us. We all love the Schmodown, and that's what this is really all about, right?
100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. See, this is the nice Canadian that I've heard about. What I've heard from the Elk and the Sandman, they are kind of bucking the trend of the nice Canadians. Unfortunately, I need to go get me some poutine.
Hey,
so
Sandman,
guys,
when did you move from New York?
See, but that's where all the nice Canadians live, apparently.
apparently, you know, Niagara Falls, beautiful spot. Still kind of Canadian. Just saying.
And just saying, come to Long Island. We have bagels.
Bagels. I've heard they are pronounced bagels.
You know, these are the kind of reference I don't get.
Dave, I saw you compete in this match. There's apparently a lot of references you don't get.
That's going to be a yikes for me, guys. We're going to end the broadcast right then and there. From the Elk, from the new Sandman, from the Spaniard, from Mr. Braveheart himself, and from Mr. Legendary. We are the hell out of here. And remember, be the person Mr. Rogers knows you can be. And check us out on Sundays with Cameron Holtzman's Full Metal Classic. And check me out next Thursday on Full Metal Classic. We are out, fellas.